Hi, I'm Olivia Bauer, and this is the Persuasive Policy Speech. The Polaris Project is an initiative that raises awareness and organizes data in order to prevent potential human trafficking crimes. Since December of 2007, the hotline has taken 72,000 calls, connected with 8,300 survivors to services and support, and reported 3,000 cases of human trafficking to law enforcement agencies. The Polaris Project effectively increases victim support and data sharing. It announced the launch of the Global Human Trafficking Hotline Network, an alliance of anti-trafficking efforts that builds a broader safety net for survivors of modern-day slavery and develops more coordinated global response for victims. The alliance also creates a data-driven approach that identifies human trafficking trends and informs eradication, prevention, and victim protection strategies. The U.S. National Hotline operates 24/7 and partners with thousands of service providers and community-based organizations across the country to respond to survivors' needs. With the support of a $3 million Global Impact Award from Google, the Polaris Project has joined two launch parties, Liberty Asia and La Strada International, who both have deep expertise and experience in fighting human trafficking in Southeast Asia and Europe. Google's Global Impact Award is making it possible for us to connect with a diverse anti-trafficking organizations around the world so that the fight of human trafficking is a more collective and data-driven effort, says the project's CEO. Through the Global Human Trafficking Hotline Network, we want to make it as easy as possible for the millions of people held in slavery to reach out to the hotline and access help. Hotlines are an essential part of any effective anti-trafficking response, says the deputy director of the project. By leveraging new technologies that enable information sharing and incorporating new modes of communication like text messaging, hotlines can reach more survivors and support migration and offer better services for vulnerable communities. Individual hotlines also provide strategic insights about how and where trafficking is occurring and have a transformative impact on anti-trafficking fields. As efforts to combat human trafficking in the United States gain momentum, some legal experts say questions like those that must be asked as lawmakers when drafting legislation. It could lead to wrongful convictions or to unfair stigmatizations. We are seeing more human trafficking indictments coming down and seeing more instances where the government's grasp of expanding to include marginal players. In some cases, marginal players are just people running legitimate businesses like car services or advertising companies who may have unknowingly helped the traffickers and find themselves charged as equal participants. They might not even know the traffickers, but are charged as if they forced victims into actions themselves. Too often, lawmakers pass legislation that addresses a problem without paying attention to the unintended consequences. Prosecuting marginal players will only increase incarceration rates and lead to overpopulations within the prison systems. We need to find a balance of enforcing laws without affecting the lives of innocents who are unintentionally involved. The Polaris Project is the leading organization in the global fight against human trafficking and modern-day slavery. Named after the North Star Polaris that guided slaves to freedom along the Underground Railroads, the Polaris Project is transforming the way that individuals and communities respond to human trafficking in the U.S. and globally. By providing vital services to victims, the Polaris Project is supplying us long-term solutions that could help decrease the impact of these crimes. Thank you.